Hello and a warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. And you know, when you see me, every single Saturday is gonna be lit up right. Today we're hanging out with one of my brothers. I call him the maestro of guitar. He plays like magic. You don't want to miss out on any of this. We are gonna be talking about his musical journey and stuff like that in South Africa. And also, he'll be performing right here on the Sound of Silence some hot tracks for you. You don't want to miss out on any of this. If you are new to this show, please hit that link up there to take you to a previous show so you can catch up on whatever we have been doing here so far, so you don't miss a thing. Also, this show is made possible by DrumPIPO Music and Music Production and a film company based in Ferry Glen, Pretoria East, and also East Havens Music. These guys are brilliant with whatever they do. It's a musical shop. Actually, if you need musical equipment, come in store and they will assist you beautifully and help you get whatever dream that you have been dreaming for so long. Once again, a warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. Stay tuned. The Sound of Silence with DrumPIPO. All right, welcome back to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO, and you know how we do it every single Saturday. I told you already, I'm hanging out with one of the amazing guitar players coming all the way from the West Side. You know, he's won so many awards and stuff like that. I don't want to talk a lot, man. My brother.
How are you, man?
How's it going?
It's going very well.
Good to have you.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Sound of Silence.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes. So tell me, who is Kunle Ayo?
Wow. What? That question. I've had to answer it like a million times.
I know.
Kunle Ayo? Well, Kunle Ayo I'm a jazz guitarist.
That's right.
I am a music maker, a producer. I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist. And yeah, I believe I'm a man.
That's right. Of course you are.
You know, I'm a lover of God.
Right.
I love music a lot, and I do a lot of things around music. And I used to dabble into TV myself, and yeah, that is Kunle Ayo, man. You know?
Well, you moved to South Africa
Yes.
actually in 2002.
Yes.
How's it been so far?
17 years later, I am grateful. I'm grateful. I think that my life has had a turnaround, as it were.
That's right.
My career has been impacted by my moving here. I never thought that I would have the privilege of working with some of the great names that I've had the privilege of working
That's
with.
right. That's right.
You know, my sound also was shaped by my moving here. You know, Kunle Ayo was birthed, as it were, as an artist here in South Africa. So my moving has been great.
Yeah. But what made you leave Nigeria? I mean, you were already established there.
Well, in Nigeria, I was a backing artist. I was
Okay.
working with different names. I started from church.
Yeah.
I started with an orphanage home.
That's right.
Then I moved to a band called G Notes, Gloria Ibru. And then when I was with G Notes, we had the privilege of working with great names. Those days, Daniel Wilson,
That's right.
Daddy Shoki.
Yeah.
Then I worked with Tunde and Wumi Obe in the midst of all of that.
Yeah.
And then I started working in church. I worked with City of David, where Nathaniel Bassi was also part of the band at the time. Harrison was on drums. Mike Ebere was on bass and
I met him in
drums.
Cape Town.
Met him in Cape Town. You know, so we were there in those days, and that was, you know, where I was, my formative years, as it were.
That's right.
You know, but I realized that I really wanted to do more. In about 2000, I got a call from Lagbaja. I worked with Kayode Olajide too, who was the one that really, impactful, because he told me about African music.
That's right.
Because I was all about jazz, smooth jazz, because I used to listen to a lot of Eric Liu, Jonathan Butler, George Benson, Lee Ritnu, all these great guys. But he told me that, you know, you can't give what you don't have. You need to understand your music before you can learn other people's music. So it kind of brought me back into what African music was about. And, you know, he emphasized pentatonic scale to me in those days. And that was the birth of my loving African music.
But you do most of your songs in your language. Is that not a barrier? Doesn't it,
No, it's not a barrier. Actually, that came later when I now started meeting the likes of the late Oliver Mtukudzi, the late Hugh Masekela, whom
That's right.
I had the privilege of working with, both of them at different times, even collectively.
Yeah.
And they really emphasized what African music was. Now, I was trying to give what I didn't have, which was Western music.
That's right.
American music as
That's
well.
right.
Smooth but when I now met the likes of you and Oliver, I now realized that I could actually fuse my culture into what I love.
There's an advantage here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So every time you hear a sound, there was a time I tried to do traditional Nigerian stuff, but I realized that is not 100% Kunle Ayo. It's a bit of me. It's not me. Because I didn't grow up in like Fuji music, which is popular in Nigeria.
That's right.
I didn't have the privilege of kind of doing it so much. I wish I had.
Yeah.
Because it's in depth. It's really root stuff that I wish I had. But I didn't do that. I grew up in Lagos. I've always been a city boy.
Yeah.
So I love pop more. I love more smooth stuff more than my traditional stuff. So now, working with Oliver and Hugh and all these great guys, then showed me that you can actually blend the two. But you cannot sing in English like an Englishman.
That's right.
So
because you never do it better
exactly.
than they will
so
do it.
Singing in my language then became my thing, and I realized that I can play an amazing jazz chords but I must bring in my language because that is when you understand who Kunle Ayo is.
And it's beautiful. I took the time to listen to almost all the albums. Since the past like 3 days, I've been listening to almost the entire albums.
Wow,
There's six or is it six?
7 albums.
Seven albums.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
I think 6
there
albums.
are a couple of singles also there.
A couple of singles, couple of projects, you know.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. And
Thank you.
I mean, how did you dive into the South African industry and get to rub shoulders with some of the big names, as you say? Because I mean, it's not easy to just migrate from the West Side and take over like that, you know. So how did you do that?
Well, I think grace definitely helped. God just helped me when I came here. It wasn't easy at first. It was very hard. I mean, it wasn't because there was no predecessor for me.
Yeah.
There was nobody who had come ahead to show an example, open the way, as it were. So it was really difficult. They didn't understand why was I coming here to stay.
Yeah.
They understood that you could come and visit and go, but staying here, why? But for me, it was just my passion and love for the music. And I think because I was true to myself, I was true to my sound, I was true to what I wanted to do, people just opened their hearts to me. And the privilege of also working with great companies that supported me in those days. I was signed to Universal Music, and then I went to Bula, and then I was signed to T-Music Man, my managers for that period, and it was great. They opened the doors, and it really helped me. So South Africa just became home.
That's right.
And I made it clear that, listen, this is home for me.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So
but do you have intentions of like relocating somewhere else or going back home?
No, I don't.
Because I know you have. I mean, you've toured all around the world and stuff like
exactly.
that, and you're still here.
Exactly.
So there should be something that you're grasping onto.
Well, for me, I felt when I needed to move here, something told me stay in Africa, and at the time, Nigeria was not big on jazz. You couldn't come out as a jazz artist. Even till date, there are no people who stayed on jazz. They were, I mean, they're doing it. I mean, your Femi Layers and all this, Biodun Batik, they're doing it. But you realize that they're playing different other things, they're playing with different other people and doing different other projects. But you know, in South Africa when I came, you could do jazz and stay there, sing or play. People understood what you're doing. You could play in jazz clubs, and people would come out and support it.
That's right.
You know, but things are changing. Things are. I mean, it's not like when I came. I mean, there's a new turn. But having said that, still playing and doing what I do is an amazing thing.
Wow. So what are you performing for us today? I can't wait. I just cannot wait.
I would see. Maybe I can do. Which song should I do? Let me do one of my songs from. I'll do a song from the.
Let's make it a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah, let's give it a surprise. All right, I can't wait any longer. The stage is all yours,
Thank
bro.
you very much.
Take it away.
All right.
Ẹ̀sọ̀ ló ní ilé ayé kò mọ̀ gbàgbára lẹ́sọ̀lẹ́sọ̀ lẹ́jọ́ ń kà pọ̀ òun wá fẹ́ sọ̀mù kò ní bàjẹ́ o ẹ jẹ́ kó bí wíwé gèlè ọkùnrin wọ fìlà kòkòrò káwa máa wọ ìjọ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ torí ìjọ àwa kò máa bá gbára. It's time to let it show, come move and let it flow. Níjẹ̀lẹ́kẹ̀ ká máa jó ìjọ yẹn.
Welcome back one more time to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO, and you had that performance, my brother. That was really good.
Thank you very much.
I don't even know how to, address you now. Those notes, were they blue scales or were they green scales? What was happening on the guitar?
You know, when I take the guitar, I just love what I do. So I just express myself.
That's
and
right.
I'm grateful that the giver of the gift has given me what he has given me.
That's right.
And I push myself to say that I can be better. There's always room for improvement. So this is only where I'm at right now. I believe that I'm going to grow even beyond here.
That's right. That's right. Do you see yourself like featuring other genres, like some rock guys and stuff like that in your music one day?
I would love to. I've never thought about it.
Yeah.
But I would love to. I would love to experiment because I believe that music can grow beyond just Akbala music or just Juju music.
Yeah.
We can find a way of blending them and see what the result is. So I definitely would love to do something like that.
Wow.
Yes.
And amongst all your albums, which one is your favorite?
Wow, it's like saying amongst all your 6 children, which one is your favorite? It's hard.
You definitely have one.
It's hard. No, I don't. I love all my albums. The beginning of my career, Ayo, is like my little baby. You know, I started from there. And from my growth when I was 5 years old, when I went, every aspect of my life has been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful journey for me. I've evolved. I'm evolving. I'm growing. I've grown. So all of them have specific roles they've played in my
That's
life.
right. That's right.
My second album won me a lot of my awards,
Yeah.
the start of my career, as it were. Beyond the Borders, I mean, songs like Growing Up Slowly, Slowly but Surely, people love that song, and it started from there. So I can't say that I love that album more than Atunse, The Revolution, which is like my most recent, which is bringing me into the birth of me doing a double CD, which I've never done before, doing my African music and also doing some dance music and all that. So every aspect of my life has been captured in all of my albums, so I love all of them.
That's right. But what inspires your play?
My playing, I wouldn't, sometimes when I'm on stage and I play, people say that it's not the Kunle that we know when we're sitting down to eat or to
I'm one of those people.
It's like something takes me to another realm. I don't know what it is. So I guess I'm inspired by the Almighty. I guess I'm inspired by what I hear, what I feel at the moment, and they bring out certain notes and certain emotions, out of me. So I'm inspired by life.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm inspired by life.
But what is also your biggest fear when you look at the whole industry? I mean, what scares you the most?
I'm concerned about the loss of love for art, proper art. Not right now. We're enjoying Amapiano and Gomu and all this music, but in all of that, I'm praying that we don't lose the creativity.
Yeah.
With all the innovations, computers, and I'm hoping that we don't lose the innovation. I'm hoping that art is being represented in all of that music. I respect and I love everything. I will be part of all of the genres if I can.
Yeah.
But more importantly, I want to be able to express myself. When a painter sits down and paints a picture, he's not painting it for commercial reason. He's doing it because he loves it.
That's right.
And when you start doing it for commercial reason, you find out that the one that he does for love and for passion and for money will be two different things.
That's right.
So I'm hoping that when you're doing something for money, you're not losing your essence, who you are, your creativity. So that's my fear.
Yeah. Someone told me that being a great musician or the music that we put out there, I mean, the sound and the quality of the music only plays like 30% of what makes the music out there. Meaning that the 70%, I mean, it's the audience. They judge whatever they listen to. They choose
the audience
if
would
they're
only
gonna make you.
No, the audience would only love what they hear. So it means that your PR plays a big role.
Yeah.
Now you see, before now, your PR was secondary. Your music was more important.
That's right.
Now we've come to a place or a time where music needs to be good, but you also need to push it. You also need to have social media presence, and so there's more to just being an artist beyond just playing an instrument. So yes, your friend is right. However, I'm hoping that people then don't put all their money on the PR and nothing on the music itself.
That's right.
So I'm hoping that people would still
Appreciate
be creative.
Music,
Yes.
That's right.
Proper music. Create good music because it is good.
Because, I mean, if there are so many music out there that are, I mean, a hit today, that when you listen to it, you're like, oh, should I even play it again, or will it just end now? And there are sounds that you don't hear it every day on the radio, but when you hear them, you're like, wow, why is this not playing every 30 minutes? And for me, when I listen to your music, I mean, that was it. That was it. I'm like, this should be playing every second.
Day. Thank you.
Thank you.
I believe that there's music for when you're sad. There's music for when you're happy. There's music for when you want to dance. There's music for when you're at a funeral. There's music for when you're in church. So I believe that the practitioners would then say, okay, for example, me now, when I do music now, I say, okay, do I want to do it to make people dance?
That's right.
Or do I want to make it to make them reflect, which means they will sit down? Or do I just want them, when they are driving, just bump their head and just have a good time driving? So why are you making the music?
That's right.
So that is the reason why sometimes some of the music will then play and you're like, wow, beautiful. It should be playing every day. And sometimes some other music, you're like, they're doing it because it's December.
Yeah.
They don't want you to play next December because they're giving you another one in next December.
That's
right.
Right.
This December is when they will just want you to dance with
right.
the dance step and whatever it is that they do because this is the season. So music like that, I appreciate them too. They're seasonal. They're just for now. And some other music like we do, it's more, if you play 10 years later, you're still like, wow, what
That's
a
beautiful
good song.
Yeah. But you've just released a new song.
Yes.
A single. Tell me a little bit about it. What inspired it, and how is it doing so far?
I decided that I'm going to join the industry in the context of doing singles. I never believed in singles. I mean, I came from the era of full album.
Yeah, cassette.
But, yes, cassette, you know what I mean? But right now we realize that people just want to hear things from you every 3 months, every 2 months. They want you to drop something. Yeah. So I decided to work with a guy called Zipeko, an amazing house producer, and we did the song called Nasoibi. Nasoibi speaks about, it feels like I'm talking to a girl, but actually I'm saying that, you should not just be willing to take from people. You should also open yourself up
and give.
To give.
Yeah.
Life is not just about taking. Life is also about giving. We should help people as much as we can around us, as much as they help us.
Be
we
reciprocal.
should also exactly let everything you do be reciprocal. That is what it is.
That's right. That's right. And you, I'm sure you're performing it for me. Like
I will do it for you.
Oh, definitely. Wow. No, I love that. So guys that are looking up to you and wanting to be Kunle Ayo one day, what is your piece of advice for them?
I have gone through a whole lot of stuff in my life, in my small life that I've been here.
That's right.
And I would say that you need to know what you want to be and do. You need to be decisive. And recently I was just thinking that if I was asked this question, what I would say is you need to have a 5-year plan. One of the mistakes I made was, and I'm happy to say it because I'm still here.
Yeah.
I didn't plan for my future so much. Now I've learned to say that, okay, what is the next
5
set
years
of plans?
going to be?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the next 5 years going to be? How am I going to play a role in that future?
That's right.
What do I need to be on top of my game? So don't just sit down at what you're doing now. Look beyond now and think of the future. Make sure that financially you're taking care of yourself for the next 5 years. The money you're making for today would not sustain you if you're making the same money for the next 5 years because inflation and. So you need to start thinking outside of the box. Start thinking. If you want to play guitar, but you also need to have streams. What other things are you doing to take care of yourself? If you're not married, when I start the life with a woman and children, and how am I going to take care of them? Don't think that the future will take care of itself. No.
That's right.
They say, heaven helps those who help themselves. You need to help yourself now. And you need to think along those lines. Make sure that you read the right books to inspire you. Be motivated by the right people. Don't hang around people that will bring you down. Make sure that you're pushing the boundaries and make sure that people around you are the ones pushing you up.
That's right.
You're not the ones trying to pull them up.
So your 5-year plan, do you have to write it down, or do you have to just?
You know why you write down?
Yes.
You write down because this mind has so many. On our way here, there's so many things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But because of the time frame, I was only able to talk about a few stuff.
That's right.
Now, when you write down, you are able to go back and remember, oh yes, actually this too, and that too.
And you can actually tick the ones that happened.
Exactly. So it's really, really good to write down.
That's right.
And say, this is what I want to be. And dream big. It's good to dream big. Because when you dream big, it pushes you to want to achieve. Like they say, when you reach for the sky, even if at all you fall on top of the tree. You know what I mean? So just push yourself. Push yourself. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Where can people find your music?
Online. I think that is where everything is right now at. When you go online, you check me out, Kunle Ayo, iTunes, Kunle Ayo, Google Play, everything. Just check my catalog of all my albums and the new ones. I'm going to be dropping a lot of stuff. Like I said, double album next year.
Right.
So I'm going to be dropping a lot of material. So just check it out. And Instagram, Twitter, at Kunle Ayo, Kunle Ayo.
Yeah. And how do people get hold of you?
My website is there, but if you want my number, I can give you my number. But I'm easy to find. I'm on Instagram. All my information are there.
I think
on
email
Facebook.
email address is more.
Kunle at Kunle Ayo. It's easy. Kunle at KunleAyo.com is the easiest way to get me.
Excellent, excellent. No, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me.
Thank you.
God bless you,
God
and
bless
I can't
you
wait
too.
any longer. I'm just ready for the second song.
Cool,
Take it away, bro.
All right, man.
Make we talk this matter, oh yeah, let's be. You dey make me feel like say I want to chop and run. No be so, my baby. Life now give and take. Whatever you sow, my darling. Shebi na him you go reap o. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn o. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn o. Make we talk this matter, oh yeah, let's be. You dey make me feel like say I want to chop and run. No be so, my baby. Life now give and take. Whatever you sow, my darling. Shebi na him you go reap o. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn o. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn o. Chop I chop na him make. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Chop I chop na him make. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Chop I chop na him make. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Chop I chop na him make. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. 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 Anything you want, my baby. But you do anything I want, now I allow. Which one you did, sweetie? Oh, mama, no more, thank you, Jeffy. I just like you, baby, Gucci. Oh, yeah, Kuribe, oh, yeah, Kuribe. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà, ni mo sọ fún ẹsẹ̀. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà, mo ti gbọ́ yẹn sẹ́. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà nìyẹn. Bó ṣe yẹ kó wà.
Right, guys, that's it for the day. Thank you so much, so much for hanging out with me, myself, and my guest, Kunle Ayo, right here on the Sound of Silence. Look, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to also hit the bell so you get all the future notification of our upcoming shows. Until then, have a lovely Saturday. I will see you next week. Peace out.